All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good morning. We're here. Good morning, Clarity. Good morning, Alistair. Good morning, Predator. Currently taking a short here, and yeah, we're taking a beating right now. We're looking for these data lows. Already got shook out of one short here, as you can see, for a loser. And then I tried to, I was here, it hit my stop before I could move it. And so then I tried to re-add on a pushback up. I literally hit the add button here and it filled me way down here, which is strange. But anyways, we're holding. I'm not moving the stop to break even here. I'm looking for the 65, which was the 830 data low there. I'd like to get a push through there, and then we'll move the stop to break even. First things first, at least close below this gap so that the entry is kind of valid there would be the first thing. What's up, Katie? So we'll kind of see what happens here. Right now, this is a very, very aggressive, risky entry. I've been in through drawdown here quite a bit. So I want to see this just sweep those data lows. First things first, like I said, close below this gap would make me feel a lot better about it. But let's just see here. Let's see what happens going into the open. I mean, I'll probably hold this into the open if I got to. So it's one of those ones where if I lose, I just kind of lose and I just accept it, you know. So that close right there was not quite below, but we are below the 200 now, so I feel a little bit better about it. See if we can just sweep the 65 there, then I'll take half the position off and we'll move to break even. Let's see if we can do it. In the meantime, let's go ahead and check out our news for the day. So we have not really much. I guess FOMC member Williams speaks at 12:30, and then at 1:15 Powell speaks. So 12:30, 1:15. Good morning, Crooner. Mancini, let's see what he says. 82 is next down. We hit it. 81 support overnight. Relief bounce. Plan today. 51.15 resistance. 0205 support. So 51.15. I'm going to mark this out. Base out test 51.36. Next select down to 50.92. 50.92 fails. All right, so those are kind of his levels. I got those marked out. I mean, ideally, I'd like to be a break even before we get to the market open here. So that's what I would like, but maybe not. Jung, good morning, good morning. So I had some news come out at 8:30. We kind of created this wick here on the 1 minute. We wicked down and then we pushed up. That's the idea here, is that we'll come back and take out this wick, is what the market likes to do. I try to take an aggressive, very small inversion here. It did close back above by 2 ticks. And I just took it off instead of just leaving my stop here. I should have just moved my stop down to here, which is what I normally would do, and then kind of let it ride. And if it hits my stop, it just hits it. But I decided to wait, and I was like, I'm going to wait for the close below. And then I just decided against that, and I just re-entered. And yeah, so that's the scenario here. So not a great trade, to be honest. It's probably a bad trade, even if it works. So even if it works, I still consider this a bad trade because I could have managed it much, much better. But, you know, that's kind of what happens sometimes. Kind of what happens. Like I said, if we touch the VWAP there, 65s, then I'll move the stop to break even at that point. That would be nice before we get to the market open there. So let's kind of see what happens. Got about 8 minutes, 9 minutes here until the market opens, so we'll see where this ends up at. I would feel better about the entry had we swept the 18 first, but we kind of double topped there, which to some degree is bearish. But on the actual NQ chart, it's not quite a double top. It's 3 ticks off. So we didn't quite sweep it, which would have made me feel a lot better about it. But that's okay, right? It's quite all right. I could just close the trade here and be down only a couple hundred going into the open here, but I believe this moves through the 65. The thing is, does it move through the 65 before it runs the 18? I don't know. I think it does, but we'll see. This is one of those we'll close it. We'll hold into the open if we gotta. Like I said, ideally we run the 65 before the open, and we're at break even. That would be ideal, but it may not happen. Not a whole lot of momentum here, obviously, pre-market. Got about 7 minutes until the market opens, so. So we shall see what happens. We'll see what happens. Kind of generating a lot of low resistance liquidity here, too. A little trend line liquidity, if you will. So would like to kind of see this gap here hold and continue to push down. Next support there on the ES is at 105. The data low on the ES is down there at 103.25. And currently at 109 there. So if the ES can just get to the data low, we should hit our targets here. Dun, 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 dun. The sound's intermittent. Anybody else having a problem with the sound? Let me see. Hello, hello, hello. Seems okay on my end. Let me check it. Yeah, it seems fine. Yeah, Alistair, I see the equal highs. They're relative. They're not quite equal on the actual NQ. That's why I was saying I feel better about this had we taken out the 18 first. So, yeah, everybody else says it sounds good. Maybe refresh, Thomas. I don't know. I checked it on my end. I actually, I can pull it up right there in the control room, and it sounds good to me too. So maybe recheck it there. Maybe like refresh or something. I don't know, man. I wish I could help you with that. So like I said, I don't normally like holding trades into the open, but this is just one of those trades where even if I take $1,000 loss, I'll just eat it. It'll suck, but which I don't think it's quite would be 1,000. It'd be something like that. Yeah, it's weird, Thomas. I don't know. It's strange. All right, let's see here. We got a little volatility there. 5 minutes till open. Let's hit our first target, and we can move our stop down. That's ideal for me. Break-even stop before the market open is what I would like to see. Yes, pulled back to the 107s there. It should hit it here. Good morning, JX. Get ready to move these, but whenever I do that, the price just stops. Come on, rip it down. Literally 2 points away. Rip it down. Elevator down. I'd like that. Oh, goodness. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move my stop. Going in the open, come on, run it through there quickly. Runner through there. Go. Oh my goodness, just like 1-2 ticks away there. I'm going to lock some in there and leave the rest at break even. Just going to leave the rest at break even there. See if it can continue down here at open. Oh, 17, 610, 620. All right, we got about 2 minutes here till open. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, I need to do that. I forgot. Oh, excuse me. Did it run them? Still didn't run it, did it? All right, we got about 2 minutes here till open. Let's see what happens. What's up, volatility? Good morning. And looking like it might get us here. All right, let's see here. I'd like to see this thing get through the VWAP there, but I love opening up at the VWAP. So we'll see what happens here at open. Just starting to push down, opening in 15 seconds. Got a little runner going here. All right, stopped out there. It's all right. What's up, JX? Edward, good morning. 26 was too small, yeah. Just kind of watching here. ES bounced off the VWAP there as well. We're trying to reclaim the VWAP there. $105s on the ES there. Oh, nice job, JX. Any red folder news today? No. Donovan. There's nothing. Well, we have Powell speaking at 1:15. I guess that's probably Red Star. 1:15 Eastern. $200 EMA is at the 80 there. Pushing back up. See if we get back above the VWAP strong here. So ES is holding the VWAP there. Nasdaq reclaimed. Popping up here. ES pushing back up. Back to the VWAP. Kind of unable to get above the 200 there. Anyone catch the undercover video of the guy seeing Powell himself as a savior? No, I haven't seen that. Alrighty, well, we're just waiting to see what happens here. All right, pushing back up here. Alrighty, let's see. Joaquin, we're doing okay. We haven't really taken anything. We just we took these 2 trades pre-market and ended up working out in our favor. Very, very little, but not much. Not much. I'll check that out soon. So we'll see what happens. So just kind of seeing what happens here. Pushing back below the VWAP here. Kind of need to look. All right, let's look and see what Mancini had to say there on that. He retweeted. I think he said if we lose the O2, we go down to 92. So we're testing the O2 now. Kind of testing that now. Yesterday it was the fell of 65 trigger shorts, blah, blah, blah. 50.012 support, tested 2 times. Weak now, 92 below must hold. So it seems like 92 is probably the next up here. What's up, Key Amber? What's up? Where's top 5? I don't know, Room. I'm not sure. I haven't seen top 5 lately. Haven't seen top 5. Haven't seen Kid Poker. I don't know. Make sure I got everything set up correct. I do. So I missed the opening range trade this morning. I was already in this short, so I was really paying attention to this. So I really didn't get a chance to even put my order over there. It just went too quick right there. It opened down, so I was watching this. So unfortunately, I kind of missed that trade this morning, which we only need one more win on that account to get to payout. So, like, I'd like to get it today, but we have all week, right? It's not a big deal. They got rich and retired? Yeah. What's up, Andy? Eagle highs on few charts of today's. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I didn't really look yet this morning at the 1 hour and the 4 hour. I just took a data play right out of the gate, right out of the box there. So, see that our target on the 4 hour was right here all last week. It was like right here in the 54 area. We ran right through that yesterday afternoon. And then we have a lot of targets to the downside there, but I don't even know what they are. We have quite a bit marked out down there, though. I mean, it certainly looks bearish. The only way this is going to turn bullish is a reclaim here of the 4 hour, which could happen to me. Yeah. All right. Ripping back up here. I was not looking. You got a new PA and you have it. Name is Myth. I don't know, Room. I don't know if I do that. Plus 1,000 JX. Let's go. We are in OTES. I just missed an entry there. Wasn't looking. 30-second chart. We had a momentum play there that was quick, but I wasn't looking. That's all right. A momentum play. It's a dangerous game, Room. It's a dangerous game. You gonna do to get to a payout? Let's go, JX. You can do it. Bears from yesterday. Yeah, I think so. I kind of agree. Your Bears are in control until they're not, right? Until a key level is broken, they're not. Or, you know, they're in control. $150K is 5,100 minus threshold. I'm not sure on the 150K jacks, 100%. We'll see, Room. We'll see. We shall see. I did request payout on that one 25K account last night. So this one here has not been approved yet, but I did request that one. And got a couple of accounts that are really close. We'll see how it goes. Entertainment purposes. Let's go. Things are starting to roll. We'll see here. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, JX, we're at 4K on payouts this month. That's the most I've ever had. The target this month is, I think I said 6K. I may have said 5. I don't remember what I said. I wanted to have a 10K month overall. So, so we're already at 4. We really just need like 1 or 2 more to get to payout to be at our goal. 1 more will do it, most likely. So we'll see. It certainly helps the mindset for me there, JX, for sure. Getting some payouts helps because then instead of feeling like I need to sit here all day and grind, which is, it's not. That does not mean you're going to be successful when you sit in front of the charts all day. It's actually the opposite. The longer you're in front of the charts, the more likely the market is going to win, right? The more trades you take, the more chance there is that the market's just going to beat you. So I like being able to just walk away once I'm at the profits that I'm happy with. So on a 25K account, room should take you about somewhere between 10 and 15 trading days at $150 a day, counting in losses and stuff like that you probably will take. Somewhere in there. I'll mark out this 5-minute gap here. Got a 5-minute gap there. We also have something like the Asia low. Or the, no, that's the London low. Juker, what up? Where you been, Juker? Used to spend all day in front of the screens and up making some bad trades. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, less is more. Market gives a trade every single day. Yeah, that's true, Black Beauty. I agree with you. Like, it would probably make sense to look at other indices. I just, like, right now I'm so dialed in on the NQ that I don't want to, it's hard for me to look at more than one. I'm just not that good. I'm on a mini. Yes, room beats. So the way I do it on my 25Ks is I'm trading the inversions with 2 minis, 15 ticks. And same stop. If it closes above, I take it off. If it closes below, that sort of thing. But been looking on learning to code. Tired of spending all your life in front of the PC. Hell yeah. Short 5108. Let's go, Chung. Yeah, but with a 15 tick and a very high win rate room, 1 trade a day gives me $150, so that's how I do it right now. I may change that eventually, but right now that's what's working for me. Even if you take a loss, the average loss might be 10 points. So you're looking at $400. So even if you take a $400 loss, is that a big deal? Probably not. It does mean it'll be a few trades before you get it back, but it's like it doesn't blow the account or anything like that. So no, it doesn't blow the account room. You got $1,500 in drawdown, so you kind of limit yourself to like a fixed $400 loss. So the idea is with 15 ticks, as soon as you enter, you should be out quickly. It shouldn't put you through a bunch of stuff. Confirm 5,100 on the 150K. Okay, gotcha. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Once again, if you guys are looking to trade futures, you already know. Got all the links down below. 90% off Bulenox. 80% off one-day pass APEX. ES is testing the 92 there, which is kind of the line in the sand today for the next leg down per Mancini. So it needs to kind of reclaim 92 strong here to push back up. It's target 15 ticks. What's the stop? The stop is like a close. Well, your hard stop would be 10 points. So you can just do 40 ticks if you wanted to do it that way. But feels like this thing's just going to sell. Target 7,600 or more. Oh, 6,500 to go over 9 days. You should be able to do that. Let's see if now ES can reclaim that 92 there for a little bit of a bounce here, back up maybe to the VWAP or something. Kind of sold below there. We're holding up in the 5-minute gap right there on the Nasdaq. So I'm just waiting here. There's not much to do. I got to have some sort of push back up in order to take a short. Let's go, Janelle. Let's go. Do I take two separate one contracts? No, I just do both together. Room beats. 2 contracts all at once, 15 ticks. That's it. Yes, retesting the 92 there. Pushing back up. Let me look here. Do have a bullish SMT here. I just noticed that too. ES ran the low from 630. It ran the London low, and the Nasdaq did not. So we did have a bullish SMT here. I just have 15 ticks room. I'm trading it differently on my trading it differently on the PAs than I am in front of you guys. There was a 30-second setup here. I hesitated. If I noticed this SMT, I would have taken it, but I didn't notice it until too late. So it's kind of a missed opportunity there. Feels bad, but anybody take that 30-second? Nordmark, you take it? I don't know if Nordmark's in here. I haven't heard from this morning, but beautiful 30-second setup here. Really an A+ setup. I I miss the fact that we had the SMT. Plus, when I'm bearish, you know, we swept liquidity. We'll hold a 5-minute gap, 30-second gap here. 2 gaps in the leg you got to take into account there. But so 14-point stop. That's your break even in your scale at 13, and then you would just target all the way up at the 18s there for a nice 70-point win. So yeah, I take the PA trades just off to the side there. The only thing you see me taking here is going to be on an eval, but I take the same trades. If you see me enter a trade here, I'm most likely in it on a PA as well. So missed that 30-second setup there. Kind of sucks, but I hesitated. And hesitation does not pay the bills. I mean, it may not get like, I mean, the thing is, I need 2 trades on a couple of accounts by the end of the week. Like, there may not be an opportunity today, and that's okay. Even on my Bulenox accounts, I may just flip those to get a day in here if we don't get something that's nice. Not really, Louie. Not really. We got, we do have Daddy Powell speaking, Papa Powell at 1:15. But other than that, you have Barkin speaking at 1, Williams speaking at 12:30. Nothing else. That's not going to do anything. The Atlanta Fed GDP, that doesn't do anything. So nothing else really. Nothing really. ES reclaimed the 92 strong there. Does this count as a reclaim? Yes, it does, because we've got several candles closed above. We're basing above 92. And we're already at 97, 98 area. So I count this as a reclaim. I mean, it could lose it still, but same thing on the Nasdaq here. We're kind of bouncing off the 200. Lots of liquidity, 51.05. Yeah, it seems to be. You got the VWAP right there at the 01s as well. So let's kind of see. Kind of see what happens. We're just holding up here at the VWAP there, chopping around. So kind of basing above the VWAP here. Got the 200 there at the 876 area. Top of the hour here in about 4 minutes. Getting some rippage here. Little push up. Oh, I'm on the 30-second chart here. I forgot. Boom. I'm just going to mark out that 2 minute there. And go back to the 1 minute. Yeah, double top 918 makes sense. Got a lot of low resistance liquidity, trend line liquidity, if you will, built up here. Couldn't run through that quickly. I mean, a pushback up kind of makes sense, right? To some degree. Kind of in the OTE area now. I mean, we don't have to run all this. We don't have to, but we probably will. ES reclaimed 92 all the way up to 05 now. 13 points up. Feels bad on that 30-second play there that I don't know, I should have entered. That play currently is up 50 points. Of course. Currently up 50 points on that 30-second long there. Darn it. Darn it. Knew as soon as I didn't take it, it was going to rip. Ripping up here, 9/10s. Took 20 points on this buy. Let's go, Bassett. Let's go. Oh, me. That's, it's one of those days, right? You don't enter the trade and then boom. She rippies. 60 points. 871 out 901. Let's go. Pulling back here. Yes, at the 07s there. Getting a little pullback here. Got kind of a 3-minute deal going on here. How big is that? It's 8 points. I kind of expect that to hold. I would kind of expect it to hold. Maybe not, but we'll see. Joey took 32nd. Let's go. I didn't. I wish I did, Joey. I hesitated. I noticed that if I'm taking a loss, it's typically within the first 30 minutes. I don't know if you guys have noticed that too. Typically, if I take a loss, it's in the first 30 minutes of the day. So I'm trying to be a little more conservative there. but just waiting here for a setup, guys. Feel kind of bad I missed that last one, but yeah, what can you do? Adoop, adoop, adoop. So relative equal highs up there at the 18. See if this thing wants to go take that out, and then we'll see kind of what happens from there. Just waiting, just waiting. Not really taking anything here. Just trying to wait for a nice setup. Yeah, you can take 2 ticks, Room. You can take whatever you want. Whatever you want. We do have a potential 30-second long with kind of that 18 area up there. I might take that. Yes, approaching the VWAP there. Nasdaq already above the VWAP and the 200. See if we get the 30-second chart pulled up here. See if we can get that 30-second. It's kind of pulling back there. ES at the VWAP there. See if it wants to get above there and run. Kind of watching this gap here. Maxie. See if the buyers want to pop in here. Yeah, it's on Apex. Any of them you can do it a couple ticks. It's fine. Bouncing off the bouncing off the 200 there. That was interesting. Kind of pulled back to the VWAP there, bounced right off of it. Let's see. I'm going to kind of front run this a little bit. I thought it would close above there. It may not, but see if it wants to continue to rip. Oh, darn it. See if we can kind of push up here. I got these backwards. Let's take this one off there. Let's see if that one. Get back above that 30-second gap there. I think we can go. Rip it up. Come on, close above. Right here at the whole number. I really didn't notice that. Come on, you want more. See if we can run through the 18 here. Yeah, stop this out. That's all right. We gave it a try. Gave it a try. Yeah, it's not very easy. Max. Y or I-E? His name's Max. I just call him Maxie. Sometimes. Sometimes we call him Maxie. Methodical Max. Yeah, it could be. All right, let's get back to the 1 minute here. Could be, could be. Oh, goodness. So I took that last trade on this one. I guess we're like $30 away now from getting a payout. $26 and some change from getting the payout on that one. Not going to worry about it today. We'll wait till tomorrow. Try to scalp some micros on it. It's going okay, Joaquin. It's going all right. We missed the opening range trade, which is kind of annoying, but I was paying attention to this short here instead of really looking at that, which is fine. I mean, it happens, right? And the opening range trade paid immediately, but that's okay. So we're still $300 away on that one account, $270 from payout. We're 20 whatever I just showed you guys, $8 on payout. So like those two accounts, we should get those to pay out this week, and then two other Apex accounts within a few $100s. So we got like that one is within 270. This one is the one I just showed you within like 30. This one is 270 also. And then this one is 370. So we're just going to try to work on those this week and see if we can't ease our way to pay out on those. If we can get a couple there, I'd be happy. Obviously, we get all four, I'd be super happy. But if we don't, we don't. I did not take the long. There was a 30-second long down here, and I annoyed. I didn't take it. The long entry on the 30-second was like around, it was like 853 was the entry. So like right there, 58 points, and we no takey. I should have at least taken it on this account. I don't know why I didn't. If I was going to skip it on the other ones, it still was worth taking on this one. It was an A setup. I just didn't take it. I mean, we swept liquidity. We're delivering from a 5-minute gap. I mean, ES, we had a bullish SMT with the ES, all the things that I look for, and then I didn't take it. I don't know. So, yeah, there could have been a 2-minute setup. I didn't even mark out the 2-minute, Joaquin, if there was one. Yeah, there was one. I didn't even see it. So, yeah, no, I didn't take that either. Wasn't even looking at the 2-minute. But yeah, so a little bit frustrated, but what can you do? What can you do? You just move on. You just move on. Tomorrow's another day, right? Dishes and laundry. Volatility. I'm with you. So, yeah, Joaquin, that's the thing. There's always opportunities, right? We'd like to see this run the 18s, which hasn't done yet. I mean, there is a decent... I mean, 938 kind of makes sense as well. Potentially. First things first, run the 18, then we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's what I was just looking at, Joaquin, kind of like... To the moon. Going to the moon. Let's look around, see how everybody else is doing. Yeah, 4K so far, Joaquin. It should be more than that. I'll be frustrated if I don't get more, but I really shouldn't be. I should just be happy with that, right? Nutty's at 16K, though, so, you know, man. Just killing it over there. That bounce off the VWAP, nice this morning, huh? Push above, pull back, bounce off the VWAP, ripper. Hmm. The grass is always greener. Right? Nah, I'm happy for Nutty. So didn't quite make it up to the 38 there. Didn't quite make it. There is a bearish SMT here with the ES. So we do have an SMT. ES did not run the highs there. Nasdaq did. Huge stop here, though. Want to close below. Probably have to go to like the 3-minute or something. There's nothing there on the 3-minute. I think we were on the 2-minute, yeah. So there was kind of a 30-second setup there. I didn't take it. It was the cleanest, but I didn't take it. On that pullback. Still feels like we want to go higher, right? Still feels that way. Something like that. ES back to the 102s there at the VWAP. Are we missing anything here? One minute kind of fighting to close above there. 40 seconds left on that. Dumping. Kind of holding that gap there for now. I feel like it wants to rip up, but we know how the I feels go. So ES 103s there, VWAP 101s. See if it wants to hold the VWAP there or not. Like I said, ES at the VWAP there, 101s. Let's see if that holds. If we want to continue it higher here. We'll see here. So ES kind of losing the VWAP there. Kind of watching this 3-minute deal here. Yes, lost the VWAP there. 101s. Not much going on here, guys. It's kind of like almost getting a setup and then not getting it and that sort of thing. Let me go back to the 1 minute for a moment here. Kind of a similar setup here as what we had a moment ago, but where we kind of failed to close back above. So holding up there in the 3 minute. See if it wants to push back up here. Bouncing off the 200 EMA there as well. Didn't quite make it back to equilibrium. I guess we could go here. That is the most recent swing. So if it's from there, then we are. So we'll see. If we get a close above here, we may take a long. We'll see. Let's see what happens. What's my bias? I don't know, Emmanuel. We're so close to that 938. But if we close below on the 3 minute, then I'll kind of lean short. But we have 1 minute left on the 3 minute here. It's kind of a similar setup that we got our face ripped off on yesterday, where it closed below on the 3 minute in between the 200 and the VWAP, and then it fully bounced out of there. So kind of expecting us to run through the 38s, but We'll kind of see what happens here. It's all we can do. If you guys are interested in trading futures, we've got the links down below to APEX 80% off, Bulenox 90% off, $50 account from My Funded Futures right now. Any starter account's only $50 to get started with. And then code MM, link in the description for that. Topstep, $49, obviously. For their 50K account, you get an extra 20% off if you're a new customer. Take Profit Trader, 50% off. Elite Trader Funding is doing a 50% off sale too if you guys are interested in that. And I got a couple other links in the description there too that help support the channel if you guys want to hit them. If you want to hit them, we appreciate it. Apex seems to have a problem. Yeah, I think they got something going on with the trade of 8 from what I saw. Is it? Are you buying the trade of 8 or what? 80% off should be like $30-something. Lizelle. I saw something. Was that an email that I saw about that? I'm not sure. Was that an email? I saw something come through, but I don't remember if it was Apex or not. It might have been on Discord. Let me look. You bought one without looking. Interesting. I don't know there. That's strange. All right, this is going to be the same scenario as yesterday where, like, you know, if it does close below, we're right there at the VWAP and the 200. I'm not in love with those setups. ES is kind of at support there as well. So I think I'll pass on that, even if it closes below, unless it moves below the VWAP. I don't know. You know, these setups, you don't normally even, it doesn't matter if the VWAP and stuff is there, but all right, I'm going to take it just light size. Just going to kind of put in a hard stop up here. Kind of annoying. As soon as I hit it, it kind of dumped. That happens to me quite often. As soon as I market it in. Let's see. Probably can do it this way. Oh. And I'll just put my hard stop up here. Put the hard stop right there. Yep, 50K, 497. Let's go. Awesome job, iJazz. Awesome job. We did close below the VWAP, but we'll see how it goes here. Light size here, so My OBS has been being so funky lately. It disconnects and reconnects, disconnects and reconnects. So if you guys are getting some funky movement from it, sorry. It's freezing up and whatnot. So ES back to the 89, 90 area there, below the 92. It should sell down here. Should kind of sell down. All right, back below there. I'm going to give this room. I normally would break even stop below there, but I'm going to give this a little bit room because price action has been a little bit wonky today. Well, maybe we shouldn't have given it any room there, huh? Pushing back up again. I'm trying to be a little more patient with it just because I think it sells down, but still could rip against us. Want to see that ES hold below the 92s there. What's up? Lean Log has the best setup right now. What is that? What is a lean log? Let's go, Jung. Appreciate you. Trying to be a little patient on this trade because we are in it light size, just 2 micros here. So I'd like for it, just trying to give it time. We are kind of back to OTE here, even on this big leg, so it could just rip from here. Kind of watching the ES. If the ES reclaims 92, I'll probably exit the trade. I want to see ES just hold below 92 here and sell down. I don't even know what target I could have here. I could actually probably target lower. $735. I don't even know what's down there. Chop City. Yeah, it's kind of choppy. There's opportunities, but it's been a tough day so far. Trying to manage it. Trying to manage it appropriately, but it's been a little bit tough. ES pushing back up to the 92s here. Kind of be our line in the sand. If you retest the 92s, that's fine. I'd just like for it to stay below it and push this thing down. I think I want to add here. I'm going to add one and move these targets down. I'd like to have these spread out, so like one here and then one kind of down here type of deal. And once it hits this first target, then we can break even stop it from there. Would be the idea. Yes, pulling back to the 83s. Kind of want to move my stop now. I don't think it should come back to my entry. Just rip it on through there. Stops at break even, can't lose. Like I said, I expected it to go. Was trying to give it enough time to get through there. Let me go ahead and move this up just a little bit. Come on, this thing better not come back to my entry. Trying to be reasonable with it. Yeah, I do 30 seconds on the PAs as well, Rube. Oh, yeah, it's really easy, Jung. I can show you how. It's not hard at all. Oh, this thing is going to be dirty today, I guess, huh? All right. Stops going back to where it was. Move the target back down. It is the first month, Jung, so if you don't want to get rebuild, you do not want to get rebuild on it because it'll rebill you at full price there. Oh, me. I don't like the look of this. It's kind of annoying. I'll give it a moment here, though. See if the ES reclaims the 92. Trying to hold for a bigger move, which I don't normally do, but it's like, man. Would it be better to start the next billing cycle? Would I only have the rest of this month? No, it's from the day that you buy it, Jung. So if you buy it today, you have 1 month from today. It's from the date of purchase. Mike Short. Yeah, I agree, Mike. I mean, that's why I'm trying to give this, like, you guys know normally when I'm playing the inversions, I would have already taken profit. I would have already moved my stop. But, like, I just have this feeling that this thing's going to sell hard. And I would like to at least capitalize on some of it. But like everything in trading, it's not going to give it to you easy. Loper wants to know what lean hog symbol is. I have no idea. LH. Just kidding. Black Beauty would know, or either, who else was just talking about that? Oh, Zabak. There we go. HE. Man, we have a bullish SMT here too. Darn it. ES made new lows. Nasdaq did not. I want to see Nasdaq make new lows here to get rid of that SMT. Waiting for a huge breakout. Nicola, you're trying to fade me? Breakout? Up? No. I was kind of watching this gap here. If we closed above, I wasn't going to love it. Probably will just take one off at the swing here and go ahead and break even, stop it. Below this swing, we should move quickly through the lows if we're going to. In my opinion. No, I've never tried to order flow charts, Mike. Not even sure what those are, to be honest. So if this hits this target, I could move my stop to that swing there. That should be the protected swing if we make a new low here, but we'll see. For all the latest futures gossip, Nutty got covered. Got you covered. Oh, yeah. True. Oh, I did have Nutty pulled up. Why did it? I think it paused him on accident or something. Or is he not talking? Okay, there we go. Well. She's just being dirty. She's being a dirty girl. Option 1 and option 2 for Bulenox on your links. Option 1, Jung, is for the 90% off. That's going to be like your intraday trailing drawdown accounts, 50K. And then option 2 is going to be your end of day drawdown. So like where your drawdown's calculated at the end of the day. So. Back to my entry here. Yeah, I think it's fine for the intraday trailing. I mean, it's like anything in trading. Like, it's just something that you have to deal with, right? It's not that big a deal. So kind of inversed that 1 minute here. I don't love the look of that. Let's see if we can retest the VWAP and then turn back down maybe. Like I said, we have the bullish SMT there with the ES. So we'll see here. This may just end up being a loser. Feels bad after we were up probably, what, 20 points, 25 points? No, I use intraday trailing. I mean, I think it's fine, Jung. I have some end-of-day accounts, but I don't think it's that big a deal. The trailing seems unreasonable, like you can be in profit, and then, yeah, that's true, Jung, but, like, take profit, right? That's an easy way to kind of fight against that. It's just take profit. Take your profits. You could also trail, exactly. Or if you're using micros, it's not that big a deal, right? Right. If you're scalping, not that big a deal. If you're holding for like level to level, then yeah, I could understand the frustration there. Now, if we close back below this gap, I might add back below this gap. We're in a spot here where if the ES reclaims 92, I will take this trade off. But as long as it holds below 92 there, then I'm comfortable just holding it. And if we close back below this gap here, I may add. And I may add like larger size. And of course, I'll take profit at the swing like I always do. and then see if we can get a runner. It's not that big a deal unless you're just like letting an account run $1,000 in profit and then not taking profit on it to some degree. That's why I take half my position off at the swing, usually. But like on this trade, we're in 3 micros right now. So like, you know, we've been in profit like $100 or something. It's nothing crazy. Plus, this is a static account, so it doesn't even matter. But even if it was a trailing intraday drawdown, I would still play it the same way here on micros. So ES back to the 92s here. This is kind of the line in the sand. We have a bullish SMT with the ES. Nasdaq does. ES breaking above the 92s there, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and eat this. Let's see here. Not looking good. Got to see the ES get back below 92 here. Kind of pushed above. Maybe it's just a little liquidity grab to go back below, but I don't love the bullish SMT here. I don't love the fact that we closed above the 1 minute fair value gap there. So I don't love the look of the short now. Probably just going to go ahead and move my stop to kind of like right here. Just make this my line in the sand. So if 2,500 is max drawdown, then you'd be down to 1,500 for the rest of the combines. Yes, exactly. But Jung, what you do to combat that is if you're up 1,000, take half your position off, so secure 500. Then if you come back to break even, you still got 2,500. You didn't lose anything. You didn't gain anything, but you didn't lose anything. You gained 500 in profit, but you didn't lose any of your drawdown. See what I mean? All right, this looks better. ES back below the 92s. Again, if we close below here, I'm going to add. Oh, you're off, Joaquin. All right, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, so like if you make 500 but you lose 500 due to the break-even stop, then it evens out, if you see what I'm saying. All right, I'm going to move these back up because I do like that the ES is back below 92, so I don't want to get a pop here and get taken out. And I'm going to add here, and I'm not going to move the TP on this one. I'm just going to take it right there. So let's see if it can run through that first target there at 50. Bullish, that's just a pullback. It could be room. I like that the ES is below the 92 here. Like I said, if I lose on this trade, I'm completely comfortable with it. It's not something that I'm concerned with. I'm not playing this like the way I would normally play it. If I was playing this the way I would normally play it, I would have already taken profit. I probably would have been break even. So it would have been several, you know, I'd already be out of the trade. So if I lose, I lose. I'm looking for like a decent sized trade, right? It's kind of what I'm looking for, which is not normally what we do. So let's see here what happens. We're still in initial balance range. Yeah. I'm no expert either, Room Beats. I'm just an idiot who streams. That's all it is. I'm just an idiot who streams. It could be only trades. Who knows? Kind of watch the 3 minute here. Obviously, if we close back above, then that's kind of our line in the sand. Like I said, we got a bullish SMT right now with the ES, which I don't love, but it could room. Very well could. Let's hope it don't. Let's hope it don't do it. Oh. Oh. Ever played around with semi-automated algos? No, I mean, yes, only trades I have. Not a fan, but I do use a bot to take the 5 minute trade, but I haven't gotten the updated version from it from Ratlord yet. So waiting on him to give me an updated version. But that's trading a strategy that like I use myself, so it's not just kind of letting a bot trade. It's different. Guys, we are going to do a giveaway at 3,000 subs. So if you're watching and you're not yet subbed, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Once we get to 3,000 subs, we're going to give away six $50 prizes, $300 total. But we got to get to 3K subs first. So we're at like 28, whatever, 22, right above me there. 28.22. So we're in this, I guess, 7 micros right now. Yeah, I try to give back when I can. We try to give back when we can. You got to be able to make money to do that, though. Yes, it's retesting the 92s here. Still below it, but retesting it. If we kind of close above here, I'll probably take this off. That'll kind of be my indication that we're probably just going to go higher. So we want to see this kind of hold below. We want to see the ES stay below 92, continue to push it down. Otherwise, we may be in some trouble. Trying to give it as much room and time as I can. You know, I feel like it should go lower, but who knows? We had a pretty decent red day yesterday, I think. So, like, I think the Bears are kind of in control until they're not, right? That's what we said this morning. So, yes, held below the 92s there. See if we can get this pushed down. I mean, might get the elevator down here at the top of the hour. We've got about 2.5 minutes here at the top of the hour. Let's see if that gives us the elevator down. Again, no real news, but top of the hour usually brings some movement. in one direction or the other. So we'll see what happens. Oh, you meant the candles printing? Maybe. Either way, I'd like it. Either way. Old man speaks at 115. Yes, he does. Papa Pow, 115. Let's push through this 1 minute like it's not even there. That'd be nice. We got a 1 minute gap right here. I'd like us to push through that like it's not even there. We bounced out of there earlier. Where's Kid Poker at? My entry's a brick wall, Kid Poker. The entry is a brick wall. It looks like Nutty's short too. Oh, he got out already. I guess he was just scalping it. Let's see what we get here. Less than a minute here, 30 seconds to the top of the hour. I'd like to see a quick push down through the 44s there. That would be ideal. At least close below this 1 minute gap. It would make me feel a little better about the trade. That would kind of be ideal there on the 1 minute. But it's holding up there so far. There's the top of the hour. So we didn't get the push down we were looking for at the top of the hour. See if it can start pulling back now. Got 30 minutes here until London closes. Been holding this trade for a while here. This is not usually my MO. $300 on that gold run. Let's go, Black Beauty. Nice. Nice. This is, yeah. This is messing with me a little bit here. I would like for the market to just go ahead and move down. I've held this thing for so long, I don't want to just take a break even here. I would like a take profit to be hit. But sometimes break even's better than nothing, I guess, right? Break even's better than a loss. I say that all the time, but goodness gracious. I want to move to break even, but the 1 minute could close below here. I'd feel so much better here. $10 seconds left on this 1 minute candle. This is anything, this is not a low resistance trade. It is not a low resistance trade. I don't know. I just think it's going to go down. It might shake me out first, but I think it's going to go down. It may be one of those trades where it just doesn't, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to, I want it to close below that gap, Nick. Would like for it to close below that gap. So we're going to see. First win on the funded. Let's go. Nice job, King Kong. Nice job. Nice job. ES retesting the 92s here again. I don't know. I'm not loving the trade at this point. Maybe I should have. It should have really went right there on that one. Probably should have went. Yeah, any win at all would be. It's good to go on the PA, right? Any win at all. So let's see if we can push back down here. Stuck in the short like KP. All right, ES back above the 92s here. May have to just eat this. May have to just eat this loss. Again, I'm kind of watching this 3-minute inversion here. Would like to see us stay below that. Want to see ES stay below the 92s there. Kind of finding some support there, though, the ES is. So is the Nasdaq. Just kind of showing an unwillingness to move lower so far. Yeah, maybe like this until 1 o'clock, 1:15 when Powell comes on. Or until it shakes me out of this trade and then it sells. So ES popped back up to the 95s there. Let's see if we can pull back, see if it gets back below 92 there. Obviously, that's ideal. All right, back below 92 here. It's just chopping sideways here. I might, if it gets back to my break-even point, I may just take this off. I may just be happy with a break-even. I probably should have taken it off at the last opportunity, but you just don't know what's going to happen, right? Kind of continuously putting in higher lows here. Looking like it wants to bounce. Oh. Well, I'm sticking with it room until it makes sense not to stick to it, and then I get out. So. And well, we had the bullish SMT. I mean, there's a lot of factors right there saying that we might go higher. But also the ES was holding below 92, so it's kind of like, you know, thinking that we may not at that point. So just going to leave my stop right where it is. We'll be down about 350, which is still reasonable if it hits it. So as long as we don't close above that 3-minute, I still feel okay about it. We actually have a 30-second short setup here potentially. Got a minute left on this candle. Let's see kind of how it closes there. If it hits us, it hits us. It's quite all right. If it hits us, it hits us. Move the stop higher? No. Oh, nice job, King Kong. Nah, I don't want to move the stop higher. I think this is a reasonable spot. I want to keep my loss reasonable. I mean, if I lose 350, on the day, then I think that's fine. 350, 360, whatever it is. I don't want to have like a $500 or $600 losing day. So if it hits it, it hits it. Stop me out on a couple there. Fully stopped out now. I mean, that's okay. Like I said, if we could have easily taken profit on this or been at break even, I just tried to give it an opportunity to go lower. That's all I was doing. So, sometimes those are going to work. Sometimes they're not. And it just happened to not work that time. It's okay. Get some data latency on oh, man. Yeah, this is eval. This is a 30K eval. It's just one account. Like I said, I mean, technically speaking, if we're following our rules on that trade, we would have been out break even. I was just trying to give it time to maybe make a bigger move. So we didn't have to, but I mean, sometimes it's okay to do that. If it works, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Not a big deal. So we have the bullish SMT with the ES. We reclaimed the VWAP. We're back above the 200. ES reclaimed 92s there. Still have the buy side up there at 38.75. We did sweep the 18s, but it may want to come back and clean up the 38s. SMT just means that one indice took a low and the other one did not. So if we're looking here, we can see that the ES took this low, right, from 948. If you look at the Nasdaq, the same low was not taken. So that's a bullish signature in price there. Oh, if I move the stop a few pips, I mean, maybe, but it's one of those things. You put your stop in place, you have to stick to it. You have to stick to it. I put it where I wanted it and I have to kind of stick to it. So, because here's the thing, the ES back above 92s makes me feel like we push. It's kind of grinded above the 92s. It's, it's one of those, feels like we go higher. That's kind of what I was watching there for my line in the sand. ES above the 92s. Tough day, tough day. What can you do? What's up, Mad Moxie? Good morning. Good morning. I mean, we talk about this all the time. Like, so that's what I'm saying. I kind of figured this. I don't know. I should have probably taken it here, but, you know, we kind of put in a higher low there. We held this gap. As soon as we held right here, kind of get the feeling that we're going to go higher. So I was saying, like, if we close below here, then I would like it. I would have liked the hold a lot more. And I wanted to move my stop to break even here, but I knew if I did, I'd get stopped. So it's kind of like, I wanted to give it a chance. Now the ES needs to turn the 92 into some support if it's going to continue higher. We'll see what it does. May not. Might just turn back down. Who knows? Holding up there at the 200 looks like. ES right at the 92s. $93. Few sellers trying to pop in here. Does it want to test the VWAP here maybe? Possibly. Maybe I want to test the VWAPs. Pulling back here, testing that 200 once again. See if it gets through there. Is the ES going to lose the 92s? Here's the question. Bulenox is just a one-time activation fee. Yes, 149. Yes. Can't change it to end of day now. A doji on the daily, Atticus. So pulled back below the 200 there for a moment. Starting to rip back up here. ES bounced right off the 92s there, held it. It's pushing up now. '96s. Kind of right here at the 90 area for the Nasdaq. A little 90 drama here. Little 90 drama. Yeah, my funded futures is $50 up front for the 50K and then $50 activation fee. So you're in for a total of $100, which is nice. Which is nice. I wish they had the same sale kind of on their the expert account would be nice. Exactly. So its cheapest overall cost $100. Apex is like around 120, 150, 120 if you do the monthly. Nice thing about my funded futures is that is lifetime. So $50 and then $50 activation is lifetime. Can make it happen. Let's go. Doubt it. We don't have any clout. No clout over here. No clout. Ugh. 50K Bulenox 149. And I actually don't recommend anything over the 50K account on Bulenox because the activation fee goes up. $10K, $98, $25K, $143, $50K, $148, and then if you go above that, it goes to $248, $498, $898. So I don't recommend anything above a $50K on Bulenox. Zero consistency. There is, you got in the Topstep's no consistency rule. I do like that. Sorry, didn't hear you about if it's still scaling. No, you can't change it once it's activated, Jung. It's the same thing. Whatever you start with is what it stays with. You accidentally made profit. You was testing the strategy on Sim, so it was taking a bunch of random trades. Oops. Oh, happy accident. Gotta love those. Gotta love those. $30 short, Joey. I mean, yeah, there is one there, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I wouldn't take it, Joey, if it was me, but let me check the coupon code for Apex because someone in Nutty Stream just said it charged them $57 too. Let me find out. Let me go here. Let me check this. Rhythmic. AGT. QZUB. Oh. I'm just checking this code to see if it works right. Yeah, I don't know. My code is showing up. It's doing it correctly. On Rhythmic, I don't know if you select, if it's different if you do Trade Evade. Let me do Trade Evade and see. Trade Evade code gives you 70-something% instead of 80. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know why. I think there's a problem going on with my funded futures too. The same thing. My funded futures having the same problem with Trade Evade. Says they're working on it. That's weird. They got something going on with it, AS. Any points on the board yet? We're down, Black Beauty. We're down. Red. Roja. Roja. My funded futures, you just put it right there in the checkout page. So my funded futures, if you start, I'll pull it up for you and show you. Kind of show you. I don't want to show you everything. Oh, well, maybe. So right there, add coupon code. Closed above on the 1 minute, kind of looked away and then looked back, and we were there. So oh, okay. Yeah, no problem, AS. Room, this is taken on this account just only. Only on this account. See if it wants to rip here. Should go. It should rip up here. Let's just see. Going to run to get something to eat. All right, see you back. A plus. Probably not A plus, but it's an okay setup. Am I waiting for Powell? No, I'm not. I am taking trades as I see them, Powell or not. See if we get a rip through the first target there. I'm giving the trades a little bit more room today than I normally do. Initial balance high breaking. See if we can get this first target filled. Trying to go. Oh, me. See if we can get moving in the right direction here. Just trying to take 10 points on the first 3 there. We get back above the swing here, we will break even, stop it. We'll follow our rules here. So back above that swing there, then we'll go to break even. Because back above that swing, if we're going in the right direction, it should just go. We are still holding up in that gap there in the that gap there in this leg. So, all right, we'll move the stop to break even now. See if it can kind of go here. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Unfortunate. Probably goes now. Yes, right there at the whole number and the VWAP. So one of those things there, we took a trade, got a little bit, a few bucks back, nothing huge. 10 points, 3 micros. We got the London close coming up here in a moment. So just waiting here to see what happens. Let's see here. We're going to start to push. Are we going to continue a little push up here? So ES pushed up to the 5100 there. Pushed up to the 5100 and VWAP right there at the 5100 as well. Kind of closed above it. Now it's fighting back below it. So sellers trying to pop in here right here at the London close. See if this thing wants to hold this area. ES back to the 96s there. Kind of at the line in the sand here for this continuation move up. Need to really hold this spot if it wants to go. So, let's see here. I need to switch. I mean, it's not really much to do here. I mean, like, we're inversing back and forth, as you guys can see. Closed above on the 1 minute. Never made it to the internal. So, kind of glad I took profit there. And now you have a 2 minute gap here. Kind of to the downside. Not great price action. I don't love it when it inverses back and forth like that. I don't love it. Let's just see. Yeah, Evelyn, that's the thing. Like, PM's probably going to be better. The power hour, like the last few weeks, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday's been kind of tough the last few weeks. Today's no different. And then you had pretty decent moves kind of in the power hour there. So. Zero trades, Mr. Gamers. Probably not a bad idea. Expected a small range morning. Yeah, I mean, the range today, how big of a range even is it? Yeah, 141. I guess it is. Definitely on the small side. Candles are at work again. You've been reading the introduction of AI trading. Yeah. It's already difficult enough. The 30-second chart looks kind of the best here. I mean, I guess it's basically the same though. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We appreciate it. If you're interested in trading futures, helping the channel, we got all the links down below. Oh, goodness. It's just kind of funny to see Nutty tearing into some Wendy's over there. Tearing into some Wendy's. My Fund of Futures is not working for New Yorkers? Is that right? What's going on with why would it not work for New Yorkers? Is there anything on their Discord about that? Let's see. Widespread issues. Let's look. Due to our recent promotion, we have had huge influx of tickets past accounts. We are trying our best to keep both response times. Thank you for your support. That's not it. Notice board. Nope. I don't see anything on here. Mad Moxie's in New York. Yeah, it's weird that it wouldn't work just for New Yorkers. I don't know. That'd be a bit strange. That would be a bit strange. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, I've heard of some issues going on with Trade Evade. I got a message this morning from somewhere, and I don't know where I saw it at, but I saw something this morning about a Trade Evade issue, but I don't remember where I saw it. I thought that it was on Apex, but I don't think it is. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so Apex is aware of that issue. Trade Evade, obviously. Let's see. I'm gonna try a quick little scalp here. I'm gonna take off most of them right there at the 200, and then we'll see if we can get a pushback through there. Oh, didn't expect that to push back up like that, but oh, I'm on the 1 minute, not the 2 minute. Oops. Oh, the 2 minute closed below, so that's fine. Stop's bigger than I want it to be, though, for just a scalp. You think they do close 2 of your trades at a loss and they were positive? Oh, that sucks. Something's going on, Evelyn. Must be some sort of issues going on then. I had a really laggy fill earlier. I mean, it filled me like 8 points below where my actual entry was, where I actually pressed the button. That was pre-market, though. It was like a very, very laggy fill. Oh. Ripping against me. I'm going to keep my stop where it is. I'm not going to move it. Yeah, we got our face ripped off on that one. I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind the trade. All right, well, that's kind of what we're getting, right? It's kind of what we're getting today. Just inversing back and forth, just stopping us out. I do think that's probably going to do it for me, guys. Just no point in sitting here. I'm down 700. I don't want to dig the hole any deeper, even on an eval. So I think I'm just going to call it there. And we'll just come back tomorrow and try again. Send the market to 18,100. It might. It's possible, man. For sure. But if you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Give it a try again. And we'll see you guys then. Appreciate you watching.